Hey guys, Kay with an update here. And to answer the question, is Smart Desktop AI over? So I've been doing some review videos to really showcase the major things that's been happening to Smart Desktop AI because I'm actually a member in Smart Desktop AI. I definitely want to be on top of what's happening. So here's the questions that's flying around out there. One of the big ones is, has anyone gotten paid? Another thing is, has this product actually launched? Is it actually working? People are wondering if they're getting, the welcome emails on login details. Also, people want to know, are there any videos or are the software working? We're getting people who are mentioning that they're trying to register people in Smart Desktop AI and it's not working. And of course, pretty much the payment processors of what's happening and people in international countries wondering how they're going to be paid out. So we're just really going to dive in today about, is Smart Desktop AI over? But for folks who are probably listening to this video for the very first time, wondering, trying to get some details and get a sense of what's happening, this is the most current information that you're going to get right now. And that is answering the question, is Smart Desktop AI over? So to recap, Smart Desktop AI is an email marketing system that uses AI. Pretty much it's geared to go out and bring you 50 leads per day, and then it follows up with those leads on autopilot for you by emailing. And then it also have a component in it that allows you to generate or make $60 for every person that you refer, and then you could earn $15 monthly on the second tier. So the plan was Smart Desktop AI started up being $20. For the last time we were up to that point, it was $20. You could get it for $20, but they've discontinued the $20 and actually made it free. So for the last, period of time, people coming in, joining, they were joining for free. So that's where we're at today. So that's where it brings us, is it over? Because it's actually not launched. So for people who are coming wondering if the software is launched, it is not launched. You can't use it. It's not available yet. And actually, here's what you're going to see. So when you go to join, you're going to see that you can't join. It's just going to have this box right here, and only existing members could log in. And for existing members who log in, this is what you're going to see. As of today, this is the message that you're going to see. It's going to give you a message about what's happening with the payment processors and how the payments are flowing. And so when you go in, you're going to see that. So to wrap that up is, you can still log in, but you can't use the software and you can't make any money. No one's making any money here. So here is the update. So what you're seeing here, I'm going to reprint it here and expand it so you can see it and we can go through it together. So you're seeing it's saying that due to high volume payouts and their goals, that they've literally turned it over to a legal team to handle all the payments, to kind of verify that all the accounts that they have are correct, and then to handle the payments. Because here's what's been happening. I've mentioned and showed you that they've reduced it, so anyone can come in for free. So guess what? People are coming in for free, then people are making false and fake accounts underneath themselves so they could get paid the $60. So it makes sense, right? That a lot of people have probably done that, trying to game the system, and that's why they're so overwhelmed with so many fake accounts that they need help to reconcile them in order to pay anything out. It sounds logical that they're having some serious issues verifying all these accounts and figuring out all the mess of that in order for this process of paying their affiliates out. And so because of that, they've missed two payout dates. They've missed August 10th and August 17th date, and they've actually turned it over to, as they say, a legal team to sort this out. So for now, they're asking people to send an email to this email address here, and it's going to ask for your first name, your last name, your affiliate code, and phone number, and they're telling you to send to the legal team, and they will sort it out. Now, another piece to it, and just to recap what they want you to do, to get paid out, they're telling you, and this is not me saying you have to do this, I'm just merely restating what they require of you in order for them to review things and pay you out. So this is not my dictate of telling you what to do. So they're saying everyone who has referrals, in order to receive your commission, you must write an email to this address right there. And the email must, you know what, it's a good thing to write it in English, because I realize that there's lots of international people that are in here. So it's a good thing to write it in English. And in the subject line, you might want to put Smart Desktop AI info and then put your name. So it references that you're talking about Smart Desktop AI and it has your name in it. In the body of the email, they want you to put your first name, your last name, your affiliate code. If you don't know what that is, that's going to be your affiliate link. And at the end, you have some numbers. That's what you want to put there, the numbers. Then they're asking for your phone number. And of course, you want to include the area code that you're in. And if you're in a different country, it might not hurt to actually put that you're in a different country. That's the recap of what they want you to do here in order to get paid out. Now, after you do that part, going through the rest of that message, they're mentioning your complete first and second tier downlines may not currently show on the dashboard. So if you go on the dashboard and you're saying, okay, let me see how if they've reconciled and added all my members that you refer, you're probably not going to see that in the dashboard. So don't expect it when you go back there, it probably won't see because they mentioned that's where the reconciliation is going to happen, is after you provide all your details. Then the legal team is going to contact you or reach out to you in some manner and verify all that stuff. And then, of course, that's where it says important update. Payout process is going to be managed by the legal team. So that's the information that's coming from the company in terms of what's happening. So Smart Desktop AI, just to get a recap of, what some of the pros are, some of the things that make this information, right, or make it answer the question of, is it over? Some of the accolades they have going for themselves is the idea that people are saying that they've actually used a software that they used to charge $187 for. So in the very beginning, when we're hearing about this company, we've heard that they've had a software before that people were actually paying $187 for. And then when the price dropped to $20, that's why it became an increasingly insane deal. And that's why a lot of people jumped on it. The other thing is they have a real company name, and the real company name is called Fralder Holdings LLC. And when we actually purchased the $20, when it was $20, that's the legal name that we saw that we paid to for with our Stripe account, or paid to via Stripe. The other thing we realize is in this space of online marketing, banks do not like us. Banks and other payment processors do not like marketing people online. So you can imagine if there's tons of, transaction going to payout affiliates, that they potentially did flag the company when they were trying to pay out their affiliates, sending up some red flags, and that's why they were being held back. So these are all, in a sense, positive things on the company side that kind of make you want to sit back and say, hey, you know what, we understand what's happening, because these kind of things happens to company. On the flip side, here's something on the flip side, right? There's no direct email communications from the company to the affiliates, right? The only way you get the information is through a third party, kind of a second party, who mentioned that they're close to the company and they're getting the information, right? Or you're seeing it in the back office posted when you go back there. The other thing is, no one got any refunds of their $20. If this is totally free, right? And they probably have a log of people who actually paid $20, because that probably isn't hard to figure out. Because if you pay $20, it's logged $20. If you're free, you're free, and that's a different thing. There's no $20 refunds to the legitimate people who actually paid $20. And of course, there's no software and there's no beta test of the software. There's just no operational software out there. Where does this leave us, right? Now what? Now what do we do? So the question we're asking ourselves is this over? Now, can't answer the question for everyone, right? This is a personal choice, personal decision you have to do based on all the information that's out there, that you're seeing, that you have privy to, that you're aware of, and some of them I've listed here. So you have to make your own choice. Do you, in a sense, give up and run that way and, go back to doing nothing online because now you're scared and sensitive? You know what? Smart Desktop AI didn't launch, it's raising some flags for you? Or do you move to the far right and you know what, say, I'm done with this and I'm moving on entirely? Or do you sit in the middle and wait for a final outcome? So, my thing is, and my decision on this is in no way an intention to say, do what I'm doing. But either way, right, since I cannot control what Smart Desktop AI will do, should do, is going to do, and I have no clue in the end result, right, I have to move on. Because everyone has businesses, they have processes that they were doing before Smart Desktop AI, right? So you move on. But mine is more of a combo. You move on and wait for a final outcome because I'm already invested in it. Moving on just makes sense because nothing's happening, and then wait for the final outcome. So here's what I've been doing. Been doing some serious review of Smart Desktop AI because, as I mentioned, I'm invested in this. This is a software I want to use. I saw it as a valuable software, and the price point, it was fantastic. But at the moment, just can't use it right now, so it's like, okay, I'll just keep abreast of it. So what I'm doing is I'm going to keep on Smart Desktop AI to get the information I need to make, a final decision, a final assessment. So I'm going to be making more videos to showcase what's happening and only making videos that are prevalent that people need to know about. So because I'm invested in outcome, it's going to affect me. And if you want to know about it and keep up to date with this information as well as I get it, you can go ahead and subscribe or click the notification bell so when the updates come out, you actually get it. In addition to that, if you just want to be on the notification list that I send out to people who, might not listen to the videos or see these videos or even join the Telegram group, because I do have a Telegram group where we actually meet and talk about this stuff, people have conversations around this topic, then you could feel free to either subscribe, click the notification bell, join the Telegram group, and then you get updates on anything that's happening regarding Smart Desktop AI that might affect you. So either way, I'll see you on the Telegram group, on the notification list, or if you're subscribed to the channel.